It's a goal! Can you believe it? It's extraordinary.
His brother's got a milestone match. So Max Gawn wins that opening tap. Oliver just held up Florent through the centre and then to full forward. So Reid in a one-on-one had a fair bit of Parker was lurking. Papley almost in a scoring position, and does it roll out of play? Spargo, he's the other late inclusion. He does provide some run and carry. That kick's okay. Melsham, so he waits and waits, and now to Petrarca. It's a rather sloppy handball. Petrarca's got the distance. Has he got the accuracy? He has. That is a beautiful finish. That said, they've been slow starters in 2 of their 3 games. And Bruce. Oh, yes! How did he do that? He's got a pretty good leg from memory. Wouldn't completely count him out here. No, that's not going to be a score, but it's going to be top of the goal square. Sinclair had the big fly, but Blakey, it might have been in front, was it?
No reversal.
Last 4 seasons, he's kicked at least 10 goals in a year. He's a handy goal kicker. The Swans get an important one back.
Maybe I shouldn't have repeated it.
Kennedy to Rampy. Talk about good ball kicker. Rampy. Good-looking ball inside. Blakey gave it to Jones, and I reckon he got a little bit of a push. That was paid by the umpire up the field.
15 gone.
So Zach Jones, very benign conditions here tonight. 35 metres out directly in front, and he's just squeezed it through, and Jack Viney, the centre of attention here now. Look at him, he's surrounded by Sydney players. Gawn
Nice
over the
tap.
back, beautiful. Jones, Gawn, Melksham, Harms on his non-preferred side. Beautiful ball to the advantage of Proust, and he beat a couple. Find out a bit about his length and his kicking here. Good ball. Gee, I tell you what, has anyone touched that? It landed almost on the line. Brewsty's got a couple. Immediately confronted by Petrarca, the pressure from behind. Just a little touch and fumble there. Harms now under Heaney pressure. Keeps going, Heaney. Did well, Jack got caught high. A 30-metre kick. No problems at all for Kieran Jack. Look at his teammates get around him there.
The tackle was on. Gee, I've liked Horse so far.
Yeah.
That was really good. Now Harms just worried out of it. Dawson got it back from Hewitt, floating it to full forward. Gore again was very good, couldn't quite stick it. Florence had a magnificent opening term, and that really makes it good. So Lear gets the ball out of that danger zone for the moment. He gets it outside the 50. Heaney ridden into the ground, but good hands. Jack getting busier as the quarter goes on. Gives Franklin a bit of a run at it. Picks it up beautifully, Buddy. Lovely kick inside. Gets to Dawson. This is a top off a really good first quarter for Sydney. They've looked the better team. Melbourne have made more use of their opportunities. Oh, you don't give it to Buddy when you can kick like that, Leggy. Beautiful goal.
Brayshaw flying. Been a quality start by his lofty standards this year. Just his 4th touch there. Melksham through traffic. Good-looking ball. Gee, that's a good kick. And Harms. James Harms. Game 73 for him. Approaching the 50-goal mark. Good-looking ball. Bends nicely. Melbourne get the first of the second. Going to pinball off him. Great description. Gawn. Forward again. Will snap at goal. I think it was Dawson. High footy, it's a goal.
To Zach Jones, and then he decides just to pop it up. Oh, Heaney, yes. I'm going to say, not sure if Sydney got the numbers, but you only need one Heaney, don't you? It's exciting to watch his development, isn't it? As he slots the goal and Sydney get away. Apparently, Some of his figures are quite extraordinary. I think under 52 seconds for 400. Good mark, McDonald. D's need to make a stand here. Keeps it down low. Oh, Milsham, terrific. Petrarca, clever to Jones. And Jones strolls in and gets the goal they desperately needed.
Extremely high. Here comes Tom McDonald. 4 deep he was. Jones again on the left. Gee, this had set them up. It would indeed. Successive goals by Melbourne and Jones.
Florent did enough. Hewitt went back into trouble. Oliver held him up. Cunningham ran back into trouble. Hunt waits for it. Gets it to Milsham. Milsham on the left foot. Good looking kick. Goal. Demons have made their move.
Viney likewise. Now they've got a little bit more spark about them. Oliver, Cunningham did well to trap it. Shot out a great handball out the back door to Thurlow. Advanced it forward on the head of Buddy again. Just able to keep Frost at bay with the body. 923 goals. Looking to catch Matthew Lloyd at 926, as Bruce mentioned. Here is Franklin. 50 out. No problems with the journey. The accuracy's also very impressive.
Kicks back to full forward. Hunt, well played, Rampy. He had to be quick. Oh, Florent took a chance. He's having a half, Florent. Lloyd tried the duck and weave before he really got control. Petrarca, Jones. That looked like incorrect disposal to me. That looked like a holding the ball. And now Viney. Oh, they can't miss from that pocket, can they?
That's Buddy.
I knew you'd be onto it.
Never lost a game to the Melbourne Footy Club.
15 and zip.
Or total.
Hawthorn as well. So he's 15 and zip against Melbourne.
Wow, that is impressive. Melksham. Little bounce around. Hewitt in the end. Good driving ball to advantage. McDonald was there, Lear.
On contact, Melbourne.
And Tom McDonald agrees.
A lot of nodding in the head in this commentary box too. Agreed with that one. Had to be front on contact.
A lot of body there, wasn't there? And the chop of the arm.
You can see he's an experienced player though, Ramp, because he's never looking at the ball, but the last second tries to pretend he has looked at the ball, see if he can bluff the umpire, and he seemed to get the closest umpire, not quite the one further away.
Careful, Phil, those umpires will listen to you tonight.
Tom McDonald, 150th game, 59th Melbourne player to reach that milestone, and he kicks the goal.
So the Swans now being really challenged. High ball, Reid almost, gee, had a lot of it. Couldn't quite snare it. And that's a good tackle by Papley up the front, and Dawson. Play on call, Jones. Kicking goals in that second quarter. Cut off by Florent. You're nodding your head, Lingy. This young man is having a night out. Not an easy one. Is it coming back as a goal? It is a goal. Sydney kick away again. They lead by 6 points.
29 in the game, but I reckon this is the best I've seen him play for the Swans.
Wagner. Petrarca. Stepping through and boot on ball.
Oh.
What about that? The raw skill and magic.
Quite hit the scoreboard, has he? Hasn't done the damage that Sydney needed to do. Petrarca doing some damage. This is the Hibbert that we came to love so much 3 seasons ago. Yeah, look, he's got a real chance here to give the Demons all the momentum. He's squeezed it home.
Lock, stock and barrel, and Oliver hasn't got a lot of oxygen left in those lungs. He looks badly winded.
Clayton Oliver in real distress as he came off here. He's been on his haunches the entire time. He just stumbled to the bench.
Got a bump by Jones.
Yep.
Jude.
And that's that point where you just really relaxed. You don't know that the bump's going to come.
Looked nothing in it, did it?
But
He's got time. He's got an open forward line. Comes back to the centre corridor. Spargo couldn't quite. He'll get a second chance. Clever kick. Hunt can kick a second goal, and the D's can get further in front.
Can't hedge their bets.
So he kicked 3 last week. This to give the D's their big lead of the night, and it looks like it's going straight through. He's so good, Heaney, wasn't he? He was in the wrong position, but he was good enough. Strong mark by young Blakey. He's had a quietie, but that was good play. And then quickly on, where's Franklin? There he is. Quickly on by Buddy, and Ronk's got it. BT's talked about the fact that they get the first watch out. They have. 8-point game. He stood his ground, belts it back, not really to the advantage of his team. Oh, gee whiz. Parker in the right spot, and Sydney have panicked here. And Wiedemann gets the free for a push or a hold, probably a hold. Playing down back. He struck it really, really well. That stings.
Aliir careful to Lloyd. Lloyd back inside, the all-or-nothing. Patley to Aliir. Great run by Aliir. Great control with the kick as well. Perfect attack mode. Parker, they're starting to run here. Sydney on the outside now. Here's the rampy kick. Inside 50, it's a beauty. Jack Marks. Sensational play from one end to the other. Melbourne are up by 15. How does he change the board? Kick of only 25 metres. There it is. Kieran Jack, no problems. Back to 9 points.
First goal, they'll need it a bit more often. They're going to win this.
Melsham back. Nathan Jones too high. Just too high. Gee, big result. 3 for him tonight if he can. Probably be the match winner. Loving it, BT. Loving it.
Yep.
3 for the skipper, eh? And look at the response.
Wrap him. Play on.
Oh, Prusy just doing the old ragdoll on Reed, and it creates an opportunity for Brayshaw. Bending, nailed it. Look at the Melbourne players celebrate.
And Melbourne are on the board in 2019.
It's a grand old